Hi guys, and welcome to another video with Xander Freemaker. Today we're going to talk about the timeline of Starfield, and which leads to Starfield. And Bethesda has now launched that timeline. So to look at it, you first have to go to the main Bethesda page, and then just roll down to the bottom. And there you go, the story so far. So as you can see now, I'm just pulling up this timeline, and we're just going to go through it. This is my first time. So anyway, so in 2050, humans first arrive on Mars. By 2100, humans are now living in space. So that's pretty cool. They haven't talked about how Earth had been destroyed or it's not livable anymore, so that's okay. Then maybe that we're going to find that out during the game, so that's okay. 2156, humans arrive in Alpha Centauri, 4.37 light years away from Earth. Now that, yeah, I think Alpha Centauri is factual. I think that is the actual nearest system, actually, and that's fact, by the way. Okay, in 2159, United Colonies are established. That's very much similar to what United Nations we have here on Earth. Okay, in 2160, New Atlantis is founded and becomes the official capital city of the United Colonies in 2161. In 2167, Cheyenne is settled by Solomon Coe, who founds its first settlement. Now, if I hope I get this right, Aquila City. Okay, that's right. And 2188, Coe invites Volley to join Cheyenne in a new alliance, the Free Star Collective. Well, that sounds really cool. The Free Star Collective is officially formed in 2189. Okay, and in 2194, the United Colonies position a star station called the Clinic. Well, that sounds a bit dodgy. In orbit around Dipala in the Narayan system, I think that's correct. The unaffiliated people of the Narayan system see this as a UC attempt to expand their borders and demand the UC to remove the Clinic. When the UC refuses, the people of Narayan vote to join the Free Star Collective, who mobilize to protect the system in 2195. Well, this very much sounds like what we have here already in on Earth. It's called NATO, where they want to continue to expand. They promise not to expand, and they just keep expanding. And that's why we have an unstable Europe today. Anyway, enough politics. Moving on. 2196, in response to Free Star mobilization, the UC moves a fleet into the Narayan system, and Free Star responds in kind. The Narayan War begins. That was about to happen. I can see that happening. Okay, in 2216, the Narayan War drags on and public sentiment sours. Finally, the Treaty of Narayan is signed by the UC and Free Star Collective in 2216, ending the conflict. The term Settled Systems is formalized in the treaty. Okay, pretty cool. 2221, the Free Rangers are founded as an elite protective and investigative force dedicated to serving all citizens of the Free Star Collective. That's pretty cool. I can see that. Okay, 2275. Constellation is formed by Sebastian Banks. Original members include Cheryl Bio, accomplished physicist, Aja Mamasa, sounds like a cocktail there, the youngest member, and Sebastian, I'm going to get this wrong, Protege? I've got it wrong. I'm sorry about that. Darius Andres, botanist and specialist in xenoflora, Bernadette Laurent, wealthy heiress, and adventurer, Everardo Gill, former smuggler, and Kadri Toma, biologist and physician. The lodge is built in a new Atlantis to serve the needs of the people of Constellation for generations to come. Some of those names are just, a little bit too much for me. Barrett. So in 2305, Barrett joins the Constellation. Barrett's that guy I think we saw in the video. Definitely I know who he is. 2307, the Freestar Collective begins farming on the planet of Vesta in the Lunara system. Sorry, I apologize again for my pronunciation. By 2308, the United Colonies claims that the establishing a colony in the fourth star system, the Freestar Collective, has violated the Treaty of Narayan. Diplomatic talks break down, and the UC lays siege to Vesta, killing anyone who stayed behind or was brought in to defend it. The colony war officially begins. Ooh. Okay. Alright. That's ugly. Okay, so in 2310, Constellation comes in possession of their first artifact and tucks it away in the Constellation archives. Okay, fine. Now, is this artifact the one that the main character finds, or is this the artifact that they find themselves? So, because I did mention in one of my videos that, Constellation may already have a artifact in their own possession. So it sounds like I was right. Okay, if I'm reading that correctly. 2311, after several years of conflict, the colony war effectively comes to an end, with the Battle of Cheyenne as a flotilla of civilian and military Freestar Collective ships takes down the major ships of the UC Navy using hit and run tactics. Okay, fine. That sounds just like the Rebellion. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited now. The UC Vanguard is founded as a part of the UC response to the Freestar Collective's use of civilian ships during the Colony War. The Vanguard in the UC's own civilian navy, relying on civilians using their own ships, who pledged to protect the United Colonies and its interests. The ultimate reward for this service is basically citizenship in the United Colonies. Okay, alright, that's pretty cool. 2319, Sarah Morgan becomes the youngest head of the UC Navigator Corps, though it's a short-lived position as the division is shut down in 2320. Cast adrift but still eager to put her training to good use, Morgan joins Constellation. Okay, fine. I know who she is. Alright. And 2321, Walter Stroud, co-owner of Stroud Eklund, one of the Settled Systems' premier starship manufacturers, joins the Constellation and becomes a primary financial backer. Alright. Okay, that sounds cool. Got some cash. Okay, 2322, former Crimson Fleet pirate Vladimir Sal joins Constellation. 2325, Sarah Morgan becomes acting chair of Constellation. 2325, same year, theologian Matteo Catri joins Matteo Catri joins Constellation. The following year, 2326, Barrett finds the original artifact in the Constellation archives and knows it must be special. Okay, fine. Okay, so that clears up that mess where I said about the Constellation may have their own artifact, which this confirms in 2326 they have. Okay, the same year again, after months of correspondence with Sarah Morgan, graduate student and gifted scientist Noel is invited to join Constellation. Alright, cool. The following year, in 2327, Freestar Ranger Sam Coe and his daughter Cora joins Constellation. 2328, I get the following year of that, Andrea joins Constellation. And 2328, Barrett convinces Constellation to purchase station L868 and modify it to become Deep Space Scanner, nicknamed the Eye. I think I saw a small clip of that in the trailer, so I'll have to go back and have a look at that. And 2330 AD, Starfield Begins, and that's where we come in. And there you go. That's it. So that's the layout, you know, the for the story, which comes up to present day. I think that's just brilliant. To be honest with you, mate, I'm getting a bit of goosebumpy here, you know. So my fingers are twitching. So I can't wait now until the game comes out. I don't think I can wait anymore. I think today is the 15th of August here in London, and it's not a bad day. It's still warm. We got about 2.5 weeks, just under 3 weeks away before launch. So yeah, that's it. So I'm going to end the video here. If you've enjoyed the video, please like. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.